this episode, we will talk about Identity Governance and Administration, or IGA. This IGA is a component of Identity Access Management, or IAM. We know that IAM, or Identity Access Management, its goal is to ensure that right users have access to right resources. So that is a big umbrella. IGA comes under IAM. So what is IGA, or Identity Governance and Administration? This is a framework, and this framework contains policies and security solutions to reduce identity-related risk more efficiently. It helps an organization to meet the audit and compliance requirements. Organizations get better visibility into identity and access privileges by implementing IGA. And also, it helps to detect and prevent inappropriate access. This framework contains 8 core features. Let us take a look at one by one. First one, identity lifecycle. Identity lifecycle helps to maintain the digital identity of people and things. Things include software, systems, servers, etc. It also helps to maintain their entitlement or access right across multiple systems and applications. Organizations use many tools to maintain the digital lifecycle. It could be Active Directory or it could be some custom products. Digital identity could be categorized into 3. One is employees, second one customers, and third is third party the organization does business with. And on each categories, there could be different tools that the company could use to manage identity lifecycle. The next core feature in IGA is called entitlement management or access right management. So entitlement management tells us who has access to what and who is responsible for maintaining that entitlement. In other words, this maintains the link between identity and access rights. Active Directory or similar products or even a third party products could be used for the entitlement management. The next core feature in IGA is workflow. So this deals with the approval, notification and escalation of identity related items. Organizations could use different products to manage the workflow. It could be a custom product or it could be any product that helps with the help desk. Some organizations may have a manual process setup to manage the workflow. In some organization, it could be a combination of tools or products and manual process. Next core feature of IGA is policy and role management. Every organization will have rules to manage or to add or remove entitlement or access right. The policy and the role management of this framework deals with how these rules are governed. This could be achieved by a product or a dedicated team managing the rules. In this framework is provisioning or fulfillment. For example, let us think about a scenario where a person is onboarded into an organization. So the details of that person is captured into some kind of a system. It could be a custom system developed by the organization or it could be some other third-party product. So at first, these details are captured into a product before it reaches into systems like Active Directory. Fulfillment deals with how these changes are propagated from the source system into the target system. In this scenario, Active Directory. Companies could use some kind of an ITSM tools or an external process or even automated tools are available to propagate these changes from source system to the target system. The next topic in this framework is access certification or attestation. So this deals with how an organization can periodically review and certify the existing access rights. and whether those access rights are appropriate and whether those access rights comply with the policies that are established by the company. The seventh core feature in identity governance and administration is auditing. So, auditing deals with evaluating the current state of the identity and entitlement. The difference between the auditing and access certification is auditing is an operational task, it's an ongoing, and access certification is more periodic. It could be quarterly or it could be a monthly activity that happens. The last core feature in IGA is identity analytics and reporting. So this provides means to get the insights on identity information, apply techniques to clean up excessive outliers if there are any outliers, and also risk reporting. Reports generated by identity lifecycle management tools, for example, reports generated by Active Directory, could be used to get the insights on identity. Tools like Splunk and Support SecureWorks are some examples of tools that could be used in this scenario. Framework is an excellent tool to find out if there is any gap in the identity access management. So they could look at each topics or each core features and see what tools are used to address those core features. And if there are any missing areas, so that is a gap, and organization should think about how to mitigate those gaps. What process or what tools can be brought in so that those gaps can be addressed. Thank you for listening.